Māori e te whānau me ngā mii, I roto I tēnei wā o te tau, tēnei wā o te kuawaitanga mai o te utu kaua, e mihi kau atu ana ki a koutou katoa I tēnei ata ki a ururu mai, a auora, a aukaa, a au maia, ki runga ki raro, kua o ki roto rire au. Pai marire.
Pai marire.
Pai marire kia koutou e te wānau. Ka tuku au I te mihi kia koutou kua hono mai mā te warangi pukamata o te korimako o Taranaki I tēnei rā. Koutou kua hono mai mā te reo irirangi o te korimako o Taranaki, tēnei te mihi atu kia koutou katoa. Nō reira, a Tamari e Morena, kia korua tahi, Auntie Dai, korua ko tōku tuakana, te Aorangi e mihi ana kia korua.
Tēnā koe, Tams.
Tēnā koe, Tams. Tēnā koutou katoa e wakarongo mai nei.
Tēnā koe te tuakana te Aorangi. Tēnā pia ka tuku au I te wā ki a koe ki te waka mōhio atu ki te iwi. He aha rawa tā tātou mahi I tēnei wā.
Tēnā koe, Tamzyn. Nō reira, mihi kawana ki a koutou katoa. Kōrua rā ngā manu taki ata o te ata, tēnā kōra. Hioi anō rā, mai papai o ia, karere atu, te aroha ki a koutou, ki runga I te hau o tā urimātia. Ki a tātou wānui urino o tō tātou nei, maunga, Taranaki, tēnā koutou katoa. Nō reira, yes! So, we're down to announcing the winners for the E2 Whānau Top Up the Tipu competition. And of course, this is brought to you by E2 Whānau and also in association with Te Korimako o Taranaki. We just want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who posted and nominated those special people that we have within our communities, within our whānau, who help everyone else out. And of course, during this time of Christmas, we are kei roto I te wāhanga o hene raumati mātou. I just want to say a Merry Christmas and please have beautiful holidays and memories to hold on to for this year. But more importantly, that E2 Whānau is really all about making a positive change in your lives. Aha ko te aha. Even though we're in the times of COVID-19, it's not only just about COVID-19, it's also about how we treat each other, how we care about each other as whānau, as iwi, as hapu, as individuals, and the way we give positive vibes to all of it, everyone around us. Koira ko te mea nui o E2 Whānau. So it has been my privilege to be able to carry the kaupapa here at Te Korimako o Taranaki for the last 10 years. And believe me, the inspiration I get from many people with E2 Whānau is just absolutely amazing. Kāre he kupu kei runga. Nō reira, neira tāku e mihi atu nei kia koutou katoa, but we got a mahi to carry on this morning, and we're going to be announcing the winners for the 3 $250 Pack and Save vouchers. Also, we've got a surprise for you, and I'm going to leave that to Tamzyn later on after we've done the announcements of the winners. We'll be speaking with the nominators, those who nominated these special people for this $250 Pack and Save voucher. Nō reira, ka tuku atu, ka hoki te pau ki a koe, Tamzyn. Tēnā koutou, a tēnā tātou katoa.
Tēnā koe, Auntie Dai. Heo te anō e tautoko pū a hau I au nā kupu ki te iwi. Ka hoatu a hau I te wā ki a te Aorangi ki te tuku mihi ki te wānau. Kia ora, Auntie Dai. Beautiful kōrero, Aunt.
Tēnā anō tātou e wakarongo mai nei, e mātakitaki mai nei ki tēnei o ngā pāpaho me ki I tēnei wā, koe nei ngā mei mata kui ki koutou katoa. Yes, morena everybody. It's wonderful to be a part of this competition this morning, and a big mihi to E2 Whānau for thinking widely about everybody out there. But the biggest thing that has come in for all of us, and it's not just the three of us on the screen, but everybody in Te Korimako o Taranaki, is the privilege we have had with reading everybody's entries, key nominations that have come in for all of the people who have been nominated for this competition. It's actually like if we could have given something to every single person, we would have. Everybody's just as deserved of this taonga that's coming. Going to be given to 3 recipients, but all of the nominations that came in, all of the kōrero that came in were just really moving kōrero. So that's it for me on for now anyway, Tams. But yes, just he mihi nui tēnei ki koutou katoa e whakaaro whānui mō tō hāpori. Aira, e mihi ana.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Te Aorangi. We've got a bit of feedback coming through. Te Whānau, I might just have to ask you all to just mute for a moment, and then we will figure out where we've got a bit of feedback coming from. Ka pai, he hoi anōra e tātou mā. What I'm going to do now is I am going to go to our first recipient, our first meki nominator, the nominator. So Auntie Di has, we're going to our nominators this morning. So we have got, so like Auntie Di explained and expressed to you all, our Whānau had the opportunity to nominate people who they believe have aligned their lives and their kaupapa to one of the Etu Whānau values. And the Etu Whānau values, actually, Auntie Di has touched on those. So joining us this morning, we have, we are trying to get our Whānau who have nominated people to receive these special prizes on the breakfast show with us. So joining us right now, we're going to go to our first Whānau member. And joining us right now, ta-da! Here he is. We have, oh, he's so cute. We have got Twiki. Wani Inia. He joins us now because he shared a beautiful kōrero, which I would like to share with all of you. And it goes a bit like this. He said, so he nominated Auntie Myra Rosina Edwin, and Twiki said, who has taken on the role of Mama, Papa, Kui of our 4 nieces and nephews, whose Mama suddenly passed away a couple of years back. But due to COVID, the Whānau hasn't been able to have a proper unveiling for her either, which is thankfully happening this coming weekend. And more kōrero as well. So I would like to welcome Twiki to the show. Morena, Twiki.
Morena.
Twiki, I'd like to give you this opportunity just to talk about the reason why. I know you shared a little kōrero there on the Facebook page about why you wanted to nominate Auntie Myra Edwin, but if you could share with our Whānau some kōrero about Aunt and why it was important for you to nominate her, that would be great.
Ata Marie, when I first seen the post, Auntie Myra's name comes straight to my head. Hekima. Auntie had to give up her whole job and everything to take on the kids after cousin Paro had died. It still feels so so surreal. And due to the COVID, we weren't able to have cousins unveiling last year. So on Saturday, we finally get to just let her fly, dance with the angels. And freak. So yeah, that's why I nominated Auntie. Just to help her out with the kids. and maybe help her out with the unveiling stuff. Sorry.
You're all right, my bro. No, we'll call him.
But yeah, we just want to get to seeing cousin off to Uncle Sina. So yeah, thank you for accepting our nomination, and I'm sure Auntie will appreciate it. Sorry, being a tangeritol now.
You never have to apologise, my bro. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's Auntie there. She's watching you.
Love you, Auntie.
Oh, sorry, my bro.
Oh, love you, Auntie.
We love you, Twiki, and your beautiful, huge heart. Auntie Mara, mōrena ki a koe. Kia ora, Auntie Mize. Just to let you know, we've been running an Whānau, what's it called, Auntie Di? Christmas, you said something really.
Tepu Christmas voucher giveaway.
Top up the tepu. That's beautiful. And I'm going to bring Auntie Di on with us as well, and our Te Aorangi, so that my bro doesn't feel like to get that camera to zooming right in on him. My bro, Tuki, can I just say your kōrero was absolutely beautiful. And the Whānau is sending in so much love to you as well. And that's what this was designed to do, wasn't it, Auntie Di?
Aye. So part of that and everything that your auntie does for you in the Whānau is really about what E2 values are all about. It's about wanaungatanga, it's about aroha, it's about tautoko, it's about te akitanga. It's all those values of our tupuna that we instill into each other. And your auntie's done that. You do that by sending in her name for the competition. This isn't just about a competition. This is actually about showing people out there that our values work. They actually work. Our tautoko, our aui, they are all values that are instilled into us through our tupuna. So mihi kawana ki tō kuia. Mihi kawana ki tō kuia a Myra, Auntie Myra. I spoke to her yesterday and she had no words, kare he kupu kaironga, but she was very happy about receiving the prize. But Twike, on behalf of E2 Whānau and Korimako o Taranaki, thank you for sending in your auntie's nomination for the $250 Pack and Save voucher. Kia ora.
Kia ora, my bro. And on that note, we at Te Korimako o Taranaki are proud and honoured to give this voucher to our auntie. Tuki, thank you so much for sharing this beautiful kōrero. We love you, Tuki, and your huge heart.
Love you too.
Oh, my bro, I just want to give you a big, huge hug. And I'll see you real soon. I love you, Tuki. Lots of love to you. There's some messages for you in the chat as well. No way. This for our aunties. No shame in that. That's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Awesome. Very, very powerful. This kaupapa is something that Auntie Di champions. The E2 Whānau kaupapa is her baby because of all these reasons, my bro. So, e mihi ana kia koe tuike, Auntie Myra, absolutely. This is our honour and our privilege. We'll be sending this through to you, to you, for you and our babies. This year's there riding into to everyone. We love you, Auntie, and we'll see you real soon.
Ka pai.
Love you, my tuke. Ka kite, my bro. Thank you. Oh, Aunt. This is a very powerful kaupapa, this E2 Whānau one, Aunt.
It is.
He's got a huge heart, our tuke. To be honest, I would nominate him for the E2 Whānau. I really would. He's he's also one of the he's raising these babies, his nephews, at the moment, and he has brought them up, and they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Raised my son too when I was being a terrible mum. I didn't know what I was doing, but well, not terrible, but you know, he's just been there raising all our kids. So I would actually nominate Twiki for one of these if I could. But yeah, that was amazing, Aunt. I just wanted to realign the kaupapa and bring up the e tū whānau values there for you, Aunt. So you can just talk a little bit about those for our whānau.
Just again, e tū whānau. It's a kaupapa that's driven from the Ministry of Social Development, but it's a kaupapa that's driven by Māori for Māori. Hence the reason why we have these values as a reason to guide us, but also that to help us along the way. They laid the path for us. Now it's us to be able to kia mautonu mai era o ngā āhua o ngā mātua tūpuna and move with those rather than trying to find other ways to do that. It's already there. Kei konei tonu. Ko ia tens, but kōrero āui, wakapapa, you know, we talk about wakapapa, we talk about aroha, giving without receiving, wanaungatanga, that making that connection together, mana, manaki, he orite te kupu. Ko te mana me te manaki, orite te kupu. So they're one in the same. They're one and the same. You know, by giving others mana, by giving others strength, we also give them manaki as well. That's part of the e tū whānau values. Also, tikanga. We find our tikanga within our own ware, and we are guided by that. We're guided by what we have at our marae. We're guided with what's within our hapu and iwi. So this is what e tū whānau is all about. And again, it's been a privilege to be a part of this kaupapa for such a long time. And Tams, I think that's me, and mihi atu ki a koe Twiki, because you have those values inside you, just as what your auntie gave you and everyone else around you. That's called whanaungatanga, my dear. And sometimes we forget that, but you certainly have it. Nō reira, tēnā koe, Tams.
Tēnā koe, Aunt. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to thank you, Aunt. That was awesome. We're going to go to our Te Aorangi now. And Te Aorangi has a very special nomination as well that she's going to talk to us about.
Tēnā nō tātou. So, unfortunately, the person who nominated the recipient, she has been trying so hard to get onto the StreamYard this morning. I think I counted about 8 attempts. So although we haven't been able to talk to her this morning, I think this is just she would be wanting to give this a bit more substance than I probably am able to give. But a big mihi to Joe Ahi Taylor for this nomination. And I'll read to you what her nomination said. And she has nominated Tina Thompson. And she has said, Tina Thompson deserves a very big blessing this Christmas. Yes, her and her whānau have had a hurrah of a year on top of COVID, looking after her baby girl. She's one of the most selfless ladies I know. She works non-stop and also gives up her free time for others. This is for you, Auntie T. So, yeah, that's for Tina Thompson. And as an outside observer of just some of the mahi that Tina's been doing within our community down there here, she has been looking after her daughter, which has been a huge effort. She's also like a CrossFitter, so quite active in the CrossFit community. She's right in there with the league, still playing league too, for ngā ruahine, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's the winner right there. And she's really active within our hapori down here in the south. So a massive mihi. I couldn't explain it more than what Joe would have been able to, and the reasons as to why she personally made that nomination. But yeah, just a huge mihi up to Tina and her whānau, who've had, like Joe has said, a hurrah of a year. And just acknowledging all of the mahi that she does for her own children as well as everybody else's within these different sports communities down here in South Taranaki. E mihi ana ki koe e Tina mo tō mahi nui. Nā e mihi hoki ki koe e Joe mo te whakaaro nui, ki te whakanui i tō hoa, i tēnei wā o te kirihimete. So yeah, I think that a well-deserved recipient, as is everyone else, but really proud to be able to read that message out on Joe's behalf this morning. Nā reira kei te mihi ki koutou katoa.
Awesome. You did a fabulous job as well, sis. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Absolutely tautoko, and 100% support to Whātina from all of the crew at Te Kurimako as well.
Kia ora.
And we tautoko what Te Aorangi has expressed and shared as well. So, e mihi ana ki a koe Whātina. Rawe. Thank you, Te Aorangi. Beautiful. Auntie Diane, ka tuku te wā ki a koe. Auntie Diane also has a fabulous nomination for us.
Ai, tina koutou e te whānau, and first of all, just mihi out to Tina Thompson and also to koe Myra Edwin. I mua i tāku putanga mai o tāku tāngata i mai tēnei mea o te Pack and Save gift voucher. I o te anō rā. So I got a hold of all of our winners, but Te Aorangi, I was talking to her last night, and she overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed. Thank you very much. She goes, Te Korimako rocks, and the kaupapa rocks, but I spoke to her last night. Nō reira tēnā koe. Okay, so now this young lady that's received the last of our $250 Pack and Save gift vouchers, I just want to say that she just had her baby yesterday. So baby's not even a day old yet. So I was very privileged to be able to talk to her when I rung her yesterday that she'd won the taonga. And she goes, "Oh, Auntie Di, I just had a baby." And I'm like, "Oh, what?" That's amazing. Just in itself is, just to be able to know that this child is not even 24 hours old yet. And we have a beautiful taonga with us here this morning. And, of course, the nominator was Cherie Adlin. Now, she nominated her sister, Kyla Ann Patu. Or Pats, sorry. Do that again. Kyla Ann Pats. And this is what she had to say about her sister. She works full-time, early starts, late finishes, and is the best mum to her 4 children, making sure she still spends quality time with them and making their home a home. She'll help anyone in need without hesitation, even if it means giving her last and going without. I hope she knows how much I love her and appreciate her. Also, I was talking to her this morning, and I said to her, "Tell me about some of the things that she does within the community." And she coaches. She's on the committees for the schools. She's there for everyone, all the kids at the school. Her husband does the same. Goes above and beyond what needs to be done as a whānau, and they both work full time, and yet they still find time to help others. So I'd like to congratulate Kyla Ann Pats for winning the $250 Pack and Save voucher. Believe me, it's been heart-wrenching to listen to some of these stories. But I want to send out a congratulations to you. And this is from your sister, Cherie Adlin, who nominated you, and also for you to Whānau in association with Te Korimako o Taranaki, ngā mihi ki a koe, Cherie, and also to your sister, tēnā koe.
Awesome. Beautiful, Aunt. Thank you. And thank you to our whānau for your amazing nominations. Can definitely feel the aroha in the kōrero when you're speaking about the beautiful, the beautiful mai and or the things that people do that we don't all see. And when we get to the heart of the matter and those beautiful actions that waka tinana, the values and principles of the Etu Whānau values, by actually walking the talk and doing those things, it's just really beautiful. So I can see a lot of support coming through for Kyla as well, Aunt, through the messages. So thank you so much, Etu Whānau. Now, Te Aorangi and I have got something really special lined up for you all, bit of a treat, because, Aunt, would you like to just talk a little bit about the amount of nominations that came through, and then we'll hand it over to Te Aorangi to announce these amazing, if you would like to talk a little bit, Aunt, about how many, because we've got so many nominations, so what we're going to do is a special treat for our whānau today. Aunt, I think you're on mute, Aunt.
No reira, tēnā koe, James. And yes, you're right. We got over 200 post nominations for this kaupapa. But I do want to say that Etu Whānau had given $500 in Pack and Save vouchers. And because, wana mihi to Tipene O'Brien, he saw the posts and realised how huge it was getting, and decided that Te Korimako o Taranaki would put in an extra $250 to be able to give to our whānau. But over 200 nominations that we got, it was overwhelming. Some of the posts that we had was heart-wrenching. I also had the opportunity to be able to go and see one of our recipients of the $50 gift vouchers. Also, big shout out to all of our winners for the $450 Pack and Save gift vouchers that they won about a couple of weeks ago. And unfortunately, I haven't got the names with me. Oh, hang on, I may have. Let me think about that. But also, just really the reactions that we've had from the whānau, although there's a lot of love, there's huge love out there, there's also a lot of hardship out there as well. So this is the time when we, as whānau, need to come in and support one another and support each other. And I could feel that as we were all going through the posts, it was just heart-wrenching, very heart-wrenching. And like you said, Tamzyn, you don't realise this until people post it up and you see it for real, that it's there. But that's it. Also, hangi cookers. I want to leave that one to you, Tams. And
going to hand that one over to our beautiful one. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Going to hand that to Te Aorangi.
Ka pai. No reira, he mihi nui kia koutou katoa. Koutou e tuku mai i tō koutou whānau e tautoko mai ana i ngā hāpori, te whānau, tētehi ki tētehi rānei. Just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who entered into the competition. From Te Korimako o Taranaki, huge mihi to you all. And also from Etu Whānau, the strength and power, te mana kaha o te whānau. Believe in yourselves. That's all I'm asking. Believe in yourselves. No reira, tēnā koutou, a tēnā no tātou katoa.
Tēnā koe, Aunt. Heo te anora, he tautoko puahau i o kōrero, Aunt. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful kōrero. Morena, Auntie Sharon, we love you and we miss you heaps, Aunt. Thinking of you, especially on days like today, because it is a Te Korimako Crew Day, thinking of our Uncle Archie. So how appropriate that you would come in there, right on cue, Auntie Sharon. So we're sending you lots of love as well to you and the girls and all the whānau. Now, right now, what we're going to do, just stay tapuri ngā kōrero Auntie Dai, what we are going to do e te iwi is that Te Aorangi is going to share some amazing news with our whānau, because like Aunt said, we don't we wish that we could give to everyone. Morena Auntie Sharon, love you. But unfortunately we don't have enough easy hangi today to give to every single person, but we have quite a few. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try. This is not what we'd usually do. Usually we'd prepare it real professional and all of that, but aroha atu, e te whānau, we're just going to have to do it this way for now and go like that. But hopefully you can see them for the purposes of accountability and all of that. So I'm just going to hand that one over to our te Aorangi. Can you see those names, sis?
I can. And just to, tēnā koe Tamzyn, o tira ki koe hoki Auntie Di, ko koe tētahi e kōkiri ana I tēnei kaupapa o te etu whānau. And so just to add to the conversation this morning, and as Tamzyn said, it was just so hard to pick 3 recipients out of the, we got so many nominations come through whānau, and it's taken this long to get through all of them. But thankfully we have had the good fortune of having these easy hangi cookers come across our table to give out to everybody. And just want to send a huge mihi to Paparuka mō tōna tautoko I a koutou katoa I a tātou I tēnei wā o te raumati, tēnei wā o te kirihimete. And what that has meant is that although we couldn't give to every single person who was nominated, we can give a little bit more than was initially anticipated. And so what you can see on the screen is some more winners out there e te whānau. So we have some more winners for the 3G easy cookers, and we're actually trying one of them out today, I think. Is that right, e te whānau, up in our tari, up in the studio? So we'll be able to give live feedback on how that actually went today, e te iwi. But for now, for those of you who are wondering who the winners are, I'll say who the nominator was first, and then who the recipient is of one of these easy hangi cookers. Nā reira, kei te mihi atu ki koe, Jane Bevan, for your nomination. And Jane Bevan has nominated Hone and Rachel, Hone Senior Martin. And so, Hone and Rachel, you are the recipient of a 3G easy hangi cooker. As well as Tania Monsau Rangitonga, who was nominated by Apihaka Tāmati Mac. And Tina Patu sent in an awesome little message about Kiritahanga Maxwell. So e mihi ana ki koe Kiritahanga, koe riro I a koe, te tahi o enei mihini kai. And then Bonnie Maxwell, she sent in another beautiful kōrero about Casey Hunt. And as you can see, the sisters were at it. Puna Te Aroha Warehuka, she had a lovely kōrero about her sister Ngāhina Warehuka e pāna ki tōna mahi Wakatipu Tamariki. And Tasman, Tassie, aroha atu Tassie Knowles Kātene, she had a wonderful kōrero about her Auntie Lola. So Lols, you're going to be the talk of the tari today, and we might have to use that 3G hangi cooker at some stage, Lols. Hope you're listening in, because you'll be hard at it preparing for the saliva testing today. So e mihi ana ki koe, Lola. And then Casey Hunt, well, she came in and she nominated Bonnie Maxwell too. And she had a beautiful kōrero too about Bonnie Maxwell. And Gabriel Mete Mate Haere, she nominated her big sister Bianca. And Bibi, you are the recipient of an easy hangi cooker as well. Melissa Henare, she has gone ahead and nominated Christy Tūtarawiri, nā reire e mihi ana ki koe Christy, and Kui Kiriopa I Haia, nominated Greg Tui I Haia, ana kua riro I a koe tētahi hoi nei momo mihini kai hoki e Greg. Metiria Wikohika has nominated Rahui Ahohaia for one of these two. So Rahui, I know this will come in handy for you at this time of the year as you prepare to move houses, just on Christmas too, as the kōrero said. And last but not least, Tania Pue Singh, she has nominated Liana Pue, and Liana is a massive, ringaropa, mō tōna kohanga reo. Aua ahotanga katoa nā reira, e mihi ana ki koe Liana, koe reo hoki I a koe tētahi o wēnei mihini kai. So yay! Merry Christmas everybody!
Merry Christmas and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Rawi. That was beautiful, sis. Thank you. And thank you for your awesome kōrero and mihi to our Whānau, and reading out the beautiful list of recipients who will all receive an easy hangi from Paparuka Broughton. And you can see scrolling at the bottom there, his website is easyhangi.co.nz for any of you who want to check it out. And you can also go on there and watch a video of Uncle Ruka making the easy hangi. Some of the recipients, you know, they do some amazing things, as has been said by Auntie Di and also Te Aorangi, one of our Whanaunga there in that list who are receiving the easy hangi, actually is looking after one of our cousins who's bedridden, and she is sadly paraplegic and will never walk again. And those sorts of jobs are very, very hard when you have to give up your life to dedicate yourself to look after our whānau that cannot do anything, not one single thing for themselves. And I know that one of our babies has been in Starship Hospital as well recently. So sending you lots and lots of love to Christy. And thank you, Matikino, for the nomination from Melissa to Hutaina for Christy. So I hope that that brings just a little bit of light to the whānau as well, and you can enjoy some easy hangi together. But one thing I just want to say about the easy hangi, just as we wrap up this segment this morning, is that the cool thing about it is it's for everyone to enjoy. You wouldn't want to go and make yourself an easy hangi just for yourself. It's really about the experience that you get to have it with your whānau as well. And the G3 easy hangi cooker can feed up to, I'd say, 8 people, even 10. You know, we have it for 5 of us, but there's enough for your tea, your breakfast, and your lunch the next day. So, you know, if you were having a meal for your whānau, you can feed easily 8 people. But atu I tērā e mihi nei kia koutou. Auntie Di and Te Aorangi, any final words from you both?
Tuku atu kia rere te aroha. Te manaakitanga ki runga I a koutou. Orotu I nei wā o Raumati, orotu I nei wā o Kahiramete. Engari rā, te tiro atu rā kia te pohutukawa e pua wai mai. Kia pua wai koutou katoa. Orotu I nei wā me te tau kei te eke mai. Tēnā koutou, pai marere.